Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Shakur Stevenson, he wins a unanimous decision over Edwin de los Santos. Let me start this video off by telling you guys, in my last video about this fight, I told you guys I wanted to see how Shakur Stevenson would do against another southpaw in comparison to how Gervonta Tank Davis did against Hector Garcia. I told you guys this performance against Santos will tell us exactly how special Shakur Stevenson is. ESPN's Tim Bradley said that Gervonta Tank Davis is about to get exposed soon, and he's going to get exposed by Shakur Stevenson. He said fighting Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Tank Davis will fold under pressure. With that being said, let's talk about this fight. So going into this fight, I already told you guys, this was the toughest challenge for Shakur Stevenson on paper. It turned out to be the toughest fight of his professional career. And the fight actually played out the way Shakur Stevenson said it was going to play out. Shakur said the first 6 rounds are going to be very tough. He predicted that Santos would try to box in the first half, and that's exactly what Santos did. And Shakur, he felt that he would take control of the second half of the fight, which he kind of did. The only problem, or I should say one of the problems, is this was Shakur Stevenson's worst performance, and you have to attribute that to Edwin de los Santos. What Shakur Stevenson showed us tonight is he's very uncomfortable fighting on the front foot. He's very uncomfortable if he has to lead. If his opponent is waiting for him and he's waiting for the counter, Shakur is not comfortable to lead, unlike a Gervonta Tank Davis or a Devin Haney. Once Shakur Stevenson gauged Santos' speed and his power, and he could see exactly what Santos was trying to set up, that made Shakur Stevenson very uncomfortable to lead. The entire night, Shakur Stevenson, he was waiting for Santos to make a big mistake. He was waiting for Santos to leap in with a punch and leave himself open so Shakur could counter. But Santos, he knew that that's what Shakur was waiting for, so he refused to participate. Now, Shakur Stevenson's defense is a gift and a curse. His defense is so impeccable that he can keep the most aggressive volume puncher at the lowest punch output. We've seen a complete different Santos in the ring against Shakur than we've seen when he was fighting against El Rayo, and that was attributed to Shakur Stevenson's great defense. They both had a lot of respect for each other in the ring. Santos, as much power as he has, he understood. He knew before he even attempted to throw certain type of power punches, he knew it wasn't going to work on Shakur. That's the reason why he was so timid in the fight. So even though Shakur Stevenson is still not comfortable leading, it's still going to be hard for anyone to beat him because you have to overcommit to land punches. And Shakur Stevenson is a very sharp counterpuncher. Something else we will see Shakur Stevenson do, which he did a lot in this fight, is if Santos does get close to Shakur Stevenson, Shakur will just tie him up immediately. He won't even try to counter him. He'll just tie him up. And a lot of times in the first half, we've seen more punches thrown in the clinches than out of the clinch by Shakur Stevenson, at least in the first half. But the fact that Shakur Stevenson cannot lead, that means he cannot adjust as well as a Devin Haney or a Gervonta Tank Davis can. I've always felt the Lomachenko fight would be a very dangerous fight for Shakur Stevenson. It would be a much tougher fight than the Santos fight was, because Lomachenko, he knows how to lead. He will set you up with a lot of different feints, and then he will get his punches off. So at the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson, he definitely won the fight. That's not up for debate. But I do believe this performance reveals that Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney are a little bit more versatile than Shakur Stevenson is. It'll be interesting to see, once again, if he does get the Lomachenko fight next. And before I end this video, let me make this very clear. When I say he's not comfortable leading, I'm not talking about against lesser opposition. You will definitely see Shakur Stevenson lead against a Yoshino. I'm talking about when the stakes are higher, when he's fighting against more dangerous opponents that have speed, power, higher intelligence, like a Santos. That's when you will see Shakur uncomfortable to lead. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, Visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.